Well, hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. We are going through Numbers right now, and we are in a section now where we dealt with Zelophehad's daughters in the past couple episodes here. Now, today, we are talking about the successor to Moses. God is telling Moses that he's not going to be going into the Promised Land, and he needs to get a successor. And you're going to find out who that is in the next two episodes here. So today it's entitled Concern for God's People Rather Than Myself. A good leader will be more concerned about the people he's leading than he will be concerned about himself, okay, and the welfare of himself. And you're going to see Moses as an awesome leader and a good example of this, in how he has more concern for the people than of his own well-being, you might say. All right, so this is how it plays out here today. And this is taken today from Numbers chapter 27, and I'm going to be reading verses 12 through 17. All right? And I'm reading from the New International Version, which is what I mostly read from. Some days I switch to the New Living Bible, but today I'm reading from the NIV, New International Version. And it says this, Then the Lord said to Moses, Go up to the mountain in the Abraham range and see the land I've given to the Israelites. Okay, this is a range of mountains. It's not just one mountain, but it's this range. After you have seen it, you too will be gathered to your people as your brother Aaron was. For when the community rebelled at the waters of the desert of Zin, both of you disobeyed my command to honor me as holy before their eyes. These were at the waters of Meribah Kadesh in the desert of Zin. Okay, so God's telling him, you're not going into the Promised Land, all right? You're going to get to go see a look at it. But I want you to tell me, here's a little quiz for you. Moses did get to the Promised Land. Tell me when that was. Anyone know? It was actually in the New Testament, where Jesus is on the Mount of Transfiguration, and Moses is one of the people there. So he does get to go into the Promised Land, only it's many, many years later that happens, that he's there. So anyway, Aaron has died, and now Moses is going to be dead also, okay? And this is all a result of because of the sin they did in misrepresenting God, okay? So that's the bottom line here. Verse 15, Moses said to the Lord, May the Lord, the God who gives breath to all living things, appoint someone over this community to go out and come in before them, one who will lead them out and bring them in. So the Lord's people will not be like sheep without a shepherd. Okay. If I was Moses, I would have been, the Lord told me, hey, you can't go into the Promised Land. I would have probably been making a big stink. Oh, man, I've been leading these people for all this time. Can't you just let me, take me into the Promised Land a little bit, maybe just like a month or so? And I would have carried on for quite a while, that it's not fair that I led all these people, and now you're not letting me into the Promised Land. But Moses doesn't do that. He doesn't say anything about himself here at all. Like, oh, that wasn't fair, and I deserve this. And, this goofy saying that comes around today. I deserve this. Like, you deserve death, and this will make me happy. All that stuff. He doesn't say any of that stuff. He has concern for the people he's leading. And this is what he says here in verse 15. Moses said to the Lord, May the Lord, the God who gives breath to all living things. Okay, he's saying how great God is. God can do everything. He gives breath to everything. May he appoint someone over the community to go out and come in before them, one who will lead them out and bring them in, so the Lord's people will not be like sheep without a shepherd. Moses is pleading to God not about himself at all. He's pleading, Lord, please send a leader to lead these people, because if you don't have a leader for these people, they're just going to be wandering all around and really getting into trouble and disobeying. Okay? And so that was his prayer to the Lord. Lord, give these people a leader. And that's what the Lord does. You're going to see tomorrow. He does that. But I want us to see the concern that Moses had for the people rather than himself. And we should be the same way. We should be, as we are leaders, we might be leaders in the church, we might be leaders in a small group, you might be leader of your family, okay? And or just a group of friends. But you, as a leader, need to take responsibility and have concern for others rather than yourself, okay? And so a lot of times that doesn't feel real great to be more concerned about others, because you'd rather be doing this or whatever. But that was Moses' prayer. Lord, I'm more concerned about the people than about myself and my welfare right now. And that's a great example that we need to follow. All right. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the book of Numbers. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.